I need a weapon.
Oof. Good morning. If it's morning there. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. And we're gonna hold down to it. That's right. No more.
Orders, Commander.
No more long videos. No. So let's get on with it. Yeah, there's lots in the news, I guess, but you probably already know it. The trial, closing comments, but we don't have time for all that. I'll tell you this, closing comments. On one side, he did it. On the other side, no, he didn't do it. It's actually not evident.
Standing by.
That stuff isn't evidence either. So they're going to say a lot of, ooh. He did it. Cop's guilty. And what else do we know? Oh yeah. Sports in Hawaii, outdoor league sports are now open because it's Mongoose Monday. Mongoose Monday. It happens to be Mongoose Monday, so happy Mongoose Monday. And the league sports get to happen outside. It's all vaccination open. 16 years and up, get vaccinated. Now it's not so special. I got my appointment tomorrow. A long time ago. Second shot though. Now it's like, get there before the rush. And that's why they're going to start testing babies. 6 months. Test the babies. Shock the monkey. Okay, let's go to what it is today. It is, I'll tell you what, it's news Pepah. Yeah, this is what we look at when we look at. This is where we look at what goes on in the newspaper. It's called newspaper. It was the 1800s. I don't know if it was tongue in cheek. And one thing in the newspaper, it was raining because there's a big wet spot in the newspaper. Newspaper's wet. It must be raining. There's the weather report. All right. So, how do we know what's in the newspaper? Well, check out the headline. It's on the outside, but it tells us what's on the inside. Ready? Oh, apparently I'm not. Here we go, it's Monday. Okay. I don't know what hit. Oh, by the way, after I get my second shot, these little wingnuts go. They're grown to be harvested. Well, apparently what's harvested here is macadamia nuts. Now everybody knows macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts, Elvis. That's right, he ate too many of those. Well, anyways, kind suing them or something. New York and California. Saying, hey, you're trying to make us think it's made in Hawaii, and it's not made in Hawaii. We sue your ass. So there's a host of problems because Macadamia Hawaiian Host is the company. These have basically they have macadamia nuts plantations on Maui and probably Big Island, but Big Island has coffee a lot. But it's only so big, so when it got big, it got bigger. Numbers look okay. 93 new cases. Wow. 111 statewide, which means most of them are wow. 55 average, 1.9 contagiousness rate. That's like whatever. Moving on. Back in the day, 1952. Way before statehood. During most of her working hours, Ethel helps planes down from lofty altitudes and to a parking place at Honolulu Airport. Occasionally, she tells pilots when it's safe to land. Is it safe to land, Ethel? Ethel! Hey, we're here! 1952. This is Honolulu Airport and there's a tower. This is the reason my father was transferred in Federal Aviation Agency from Chicago O'Hare to Honolulu. Air traffic control. See, 52, look, they got a few planes, right? They got this Ethel's there. Wait a minute, can you circle around a bit? There's got another one going up. Imagine when you get like lots of planes. Air traffic control. I would say, oh, my father, God rest his soul, but I think he's doing okay in April. He's a good guy. He's a good man. Sad news, 2 people died, 2 men, 59, 39, 59, or 49, whatever they are. Well, they're a little bit up there in age, but not really old. They died in a car crash in Texas, near Houston. Oh man, it was a horrible car crash. They died. And the car crashed and it went burning in flames. And they came up and no one was in the driver's seat. There was no one driving. It was an electric autopilot car. It was a Tesla. Oh my god. No, one guy was in the front seat, one guy was in the back seat. Let's take out the automatic pilot. And it took them hours to put out the fire rather than minutes. It's like, oh my god, that's the horrible. Sorry to laugh, but I'm not laughing at those guys dying. I'm laughing at like the irony of they got a lot of kinks to work out, so to speak. And apparently I got a lot of kinks to break out. Fresser. Okay. And these guys, they want social justice. Child abuse. See, child abuse is a big problem, but nobody knew of it, so it was a small problem. It wasn't in anyone's mind. And then you have like internet media, and then child abuse cases came popping up, and then it was in everyone's mind. It was huge a thing. It's just, I don't know. I think it's like child abuse is like racism. There's always like that one. The witch accused me of child. She called me a child molester at the top of her lungs. She was trying to make sure everyone can hear. I'm not a child molester. But she wanted to accuse. She's an accuser. She's in league with Satan. The accuser. And people that's what Salem witch trials were. They just accused people and they got them all hanged. So it's not that unserious. Things happen just on accusation. The BQ. How's your outlook on gun control been affected after several mass shootings in recent weeks? Oh, that's a big question. 21%, somewhat. Want tightening, but doubt will happen. 40%, no. Unfortunate accidents, but guns aren't the problem. 39%, yes. More urgency. Believe lighter laws coming. Tighter laws. Oh, okay. For a second, I was like, what? It's tighter laws. It says, yeah, gun control. I don't know. You can make all the laws you want to. Basically, it's like drugs out there. Ants can change the size of their brain. So can people. Coinbase! Big hoorah! Yay! Prices went up! Yay! And then it was like too high, and then it corrected itself and went back down. It's like, oh, boom! And then Bitcoin went boom, and then all the other altcoins went boom. I told you so. Don't worry, it's not. That's like a normal whack job, but it was what that is. And in football, hey, Marcus Mariota, our local hero football guy, Marcus. See the picture of Marcus working his way back up. See the picture? He's jumping up. Because it's the sports picture, and they're not that serious. For example, go to this one. NFL players are in a clash about whether to pass on in-person workouts. So if you go to the weight room and work out in person or not go to the weight room, and they're in a clash. And then there's, yay, Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. Yay, we won the Super Bowl. It looks like, yay, we don't have to work out. I don't have to work out after practice, yay. Okay, moving on. Team sport after practice. Okay, go work out. Run some laps. Political cartoon. I have a quibble about your sign. Black Lives Matter. This guy's all lives matter. It's the new white supremacy counter. Oh, whatever. Racism. Wah, 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 wah. I mean, it's serious stuff, but it's Keystone Cops about fixing things like that. Hey, let's look at legislative editor, shall we? Yes, we shall. Second Amendment requires context. In response to Brian Isaacson's Second Amendment, blah, 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 April 12th, the Second Amendment states, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state and the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, unquote. When this very terse statement was adopted in 1791, the United States was a newborn infant federation of loosely bound states, still highly disorganized and trying to establish itself in the face of British tyranny. The militia of founding era was the body of ordinary citizens capable of taking up arms to defend the nation. The intent was to augment the deficient and underfunded, poorly manned federal army that existed against future attacks from foreign aggressors. Quote, a well-regulated militia, unquote, has become the national guard in each state. Not self-anointed, not self-appointed, doing domestic terrorists who hide, not self-anointed, self-appointed domestic terrorists who hide behind the Second Amendment to carry out their random personal grievances. Yes, there are many ways to prevent criminal behavior, and that's all that needs consideration, but the Second Amendment should be viewed through the lens of time and not misinterpreted and misapplied. Kevin Johnson, Kamuki. Yeah, man, history. Thanks, Kevin. But they're going to twist that around anyway. Because they got to sell guns, the NRA. Big bucks selling guns. Who's going to buy all the guns they make? Come on. Think twice before firing top managers. I agree with Jennifer Chiwa's deduction that the police commission was micromanaged Chief Susan Ballard with its improvement plan. Article March 14. Most leaders work with individual, not hand them a laundry list of what they think needs to be done. I wonder how many of them could have handled 2020 any better than the chief. Was the commission trying to send a different message after having let Luis Kealoha get away with his criminal activities? Yet this is another example of getting rid of the top dog every time something doesn't go the way some commission, board, or committee thinks it should. School Superintendent Christina Kishimoto is another example. Perhaps it is time we looked at ourselves rather than pouncing at the first sign of perceived mismanagement. Sally L. Jones, Kailua. Ooh, I got the gender correct. I've been gender correct that one. Yeah, that's poor business. It's like going in there. Who's in charge here? You're fired. Okay, pick someone new, make it better, and then they'll walk out. Things don't work that way. Skip that one. Time. It's a great skipper. Hard for young people to survive in paradise. The high cost of living in Hawaii makes life very hard for most residents. More and more people will leave the islands as it becomes a place that caters mostly to the wealthy. The economy should be serving the people, not here, not selling. Selling isles as a getaway from the pandemic. We also are often told that a person needs to find a college on the mainland in order to be successful. I experienced this myself when I was applying for college. Teachers and my peers questioned why I decided to attend the University of Hawaii in Manoa. However, I enjoyed my experience so far. I'm learning from expert narrators. Young people in the future Hawaiian, we can make Hawaii more affordable and provide opportunities for them. And then they can stay to contribute. Why are elected officials unwilling to lift the minimum wage? Sorry, narrator, but you know who you are. Winnie Lau, Kapahulu. I don't know. Yeah, raise the minimum wage. Are you kidding me? And yeah, we lose people to the mainland. It's all for bigger. I'm going there, bye. We're over here going. Who bakes my donuts? Stairway to Heaven can be a big tourist attraction. The city and county of Honolulu will be making a big mistake if it closes the Stairway to Heaven. Huge hiking trail, very dangerous. It is ultimate tourist attraction and probably one of the wonders of the world. People take spectacular photos from the top of the stairs and circulate them on the internet. The advertising value of these awesome Oahu panoramic pictures far outweighs any maintenance or liability costs. The city should spend a few $1 million to repair and maintain the stairs and make them safer. The relatively few rescues that are required each year probably serve as an inexpensive on-the-job training activity for search and rescue crews. It is the mayor kowtowing to the boisterous landowners living near the entrance who want the stairs closed. Keep the stairways to heaven open. Ray Graham, Waikiki. Don't make everybody use 10-digit dialing. A recent story noted that all callers in Hawaii would be required to dial the area code 808 plus the telephone number for local calls beginning October 24th. April 9th article. Would it be simpler just to change the 988 prefix for the relatively small number of Hawaii residents that prefix, rather than the burden the 1 million plus population for this extra dialing? I would think that this would be a simpler solution. It would be helpful to have explanation as to why it cannot be done. Consider this inconvenience to be every 808 subscriber. Roy King, Wailakahala. You got a mix there. Yep, that's what they're doing. Small little number thing, and now everyone's going to have to dial 911. I mean, sure, 911. I can't dial anything, 911. They have to dial 808, the area code for the whole state. Usually you don't have to, but now they do. Okay, who gets our T-Rex Toenail Award? T-Rex Toenail Award. I don't know, I'm just going to say Ray Graham. You don't deserve it, but I'm giving it Ray Graham. It's such a whiny. Cater to those boisterous landowners. The only safe Stairway to Heaven trail thing is to close it. You can't keep that open and have lots of people go up. You're going to have lots of rescues, lots of encounters, and people go up there on the internet and do like trampoline, bouncy. I'm going to do a handstand on my head. They try to outdo each other. It's going to be and yeah, the people at the bottom, because it's cool, everyone goes to their backyard and stuff like that. What? How would you? Not in my backyard. So, yeah. Keep it open. I disagree with what you say, but I'm giving it to you for calling them boisterous and stuff like that, because there's no, the other ones aren't that good. Ain't that cool. Anyways, have a great Monday. I was going to make it short, but oh wow, so much for short. Maybe tomorrow will be super short. I don't know. I have to plan. Hang loose. Doesn't go wrong. Yeah. Oh yeah.